AnexaNet is a CRN Triple Crown winner. They're one of HPE's top 20 platinum partners in the U.S., and they've been selected as one of the best places to work for the last 7 years by the Philadelphia Business Journal. AnexaNet is empowering what's next. Hi, I'm David Davis from Actual Tech Media. We're here at AnexaNet's headquarters, and I'm joined by Mr. Ned Bellavance. He's a Director of Cloud Solutions at AnexaNet. How you doing, Ned?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Great. Right. So, terminal services, remote desktop, VDI, administrators out there, IT groups, they've heard of all those terms before, but something that's relatively new that they might not have heard of or might not have thought of doing is desktop as a service. Can you tell us what is desktop as a service and how could it help IT organizations?
Sure. So desktop as a service is basically the idea that rather than managing all of that complicated infrastructure that like a Citrix deployment or a VMware Horizon deployment would have, why not have somebody else manage that stuff for you? You create your gold image, you hand it off, and then the desktops are provisioned on demand, probably in some sort of public cloud or a privately hosted cloud. A great example of that is Citrix Cloud, which they started spinning up last year, but really started going full bore this year, is a service that's available to run your entire infrastructure for Citrix for the most part, living in the Citrix Cloud, managed and patched and provisioned by them. And then it still talks to components either on-premise or in Azure to deploy your actual desktops.
Very nice. So, I know a lot of companies, they've been waiting maybe to implement VDI and just using traditional desktops because they're afraid of the cost. VDI, they might need a dedicated cluster, maybe some high-performance storage. They are not sure about how to implement the VMware Horizon and Zen Desktop and so forth. So this might be an attractive option for them because they can essentially provide an image and with their applications inside and say, we want to provide this to our 500 users using the public cloud. Am I understanding that right?
Right, that's certainly an option. And then another option is to adopt something like Hyperconverged Infrastructure on premises to run your VDI solution, because in the same way that public cloud is segmented and very scalable, Hyperconverged Infrastructure is segmented from your existing infrastructure, or can be, and is also very scalable and easy to linearly scale as the number of users that you have grows.
Okay, so a few different options for implementing VDI because I know companies are just after the end result, really. They want mobility and security and they want their end users to be able to access the applications they need wherever they want to work. So we could use desktop as a service, we could use hyperconvergence on site, and AnexaNet can help us do it. Is that right?
That's absolutely right. I couldn't have said it better myself.
To learn about deploying desktop as a service and VDI, visit anexanet.com.